Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, hello. Bear with me here for a second because I am sharing this to my page and then we are going to get started here. All right, so hello, hi, everyone, and welcome to my page. If this is your first time, excuse me. If this is your first time seeing me live, guys, my name is Kirshana Sykes. I am an entrepreneur and an online marketer, and I appreciate you being here. Matter of fact, if this is your first time, go ahead and drop a number 1 in the comments. If you have been here before in the past, then thank you so much. If you are watching the replay, go ahead and type hashtag replay in the comments so I know you have been here. Now, by now, you guys all should know that my team Laptop Lifestyle is having a Facebook challenge in the month of November. So I'm coming to you guys every single day with a new topic just to chat, right? So you want to make sure that you hit that notification button somewhere on your screen so whenever I go live, you see me and you see me first. Excuse me, guys. Now, today's topic, I'm going to talk about how to get consistent leads every single day, how to build your email list, and how to get sales on autopilot, right? If you are in business online, that is exactly what you want. I am doing it successfully. So as I always say, my goal, my mission, my responsibility is to share with you guys as I learn. So that is what I am going to do today. And I must tell you, before we get started, I have a lot to cover. I have my notes here. So if I'm looking down at my notes, please, I'm not trying to be rude. I just want to make sure that I give you guys everything. I don't want to miss anything at all. All right. So what I use to get consistent leads, get consistent sales, and build my email list on a daily basis is solo ads, right? Now, if you guys don't know what solo ads are, basically we have vendors out there, people out there that have a list of 1,000, maybe even million of names of people who are looking to make money online or, just different offers like that, right? So what I do is I leverage their list to send my offer to them so that I can get more eyeballs on my stuff, right? So today I'm going to talk to you guys about how to do that, all right? Now, you can actually get scammed by solo ad vendors. It's very true. There are some bad solo vendors out there, but there are also some good ones, right? What I'm going to tell you right now is the three ways that you can actually get scammed by solo vendors. The first way is not getting the number of clicks that you paid for. Absolutely awful, right? Second way is the vendor not using your email copy to send to their list, which means that the email copy is not congruent with your offer, and it can actually decrease the number of people that opt in simply because there is no congruency, right? Now, the third way is that they don't give you the percentage of top tier traffic that you guys actually agreed upon, right? So those are some things that you really want to keep in mind because it's easy to get scammed if you don't follow this process that I am about to tell you. Now, where can you find solo ad vendors? You can find them pretty much everywhere. But some of the common places are Facebook groups as well as Skype. And I actually have my own special resource that I use to find great solo ad providers. And if you stick around to the very end, I may let you in on that secret. All right. So let's go ahead and get started here. Let me get my little marker out. I hope you guys can see me. Hello, everyone. Let me know if you can see me okay. Please drop some emojis if you can see me okay. All right, so first thing you want to do, guys, is you want to make sure your solo ad provider has a sales page. So I'm going to write that down. Make sure vendor has sales page. Now, Any reputable vendor will always have a sales page. I can't tell you how many vendors that have tried to contact me via Messenger on Facebook, and they want to send me straight to PayPal so that I can give them my money and pay for clicks. But you know, you haven't provided me with a sales page. I don't know what you're about, right? I don't know if you're really real, and I don't know what clicks, packages you have to offer. So anytime you are searching, or if someone actually reaches out to you in regards to solo ads, make sure that they have a sales page. If they don't have a sales page, then you do not want to use them. All right? That's the first thing. Second thing is you want to check for a picture or video of the seller on the sales page. All right, so check for picture or video on sales page. Now, the reason why you want to do that, guys, is because you want to make sure that the person is actually real, right? You want to make sure that this is an actual person. And the next thing you want to do is when you take a look at the sales page, you see a picture of the vendor. You also want to go to different social media platforms. They should be on at least one, if not multiple. And you want to match up the picture on the sales page with whatever social media platform, you know, you're actually checking them out on. Again, the goal is to confirm that they are actually a real person. They aren't trying to scam you, right? All right. So next thing is on the sales page itself, you want to look for testimonials from a variety of individuals. All right. Customers that have purchased clicks from them before in the past, and, you know, they talk or they rave about the results they receive. Now, you want to do this because a lot of times what solo ad vendors do is they partner up with each other and they put testimonials on each other's page to make them look good, right? So there are other solo ad vendors helping out each other. They aren't actual customers. So you want to make sure that they're actual customers. And let me write that down. Look for testimonials on, I can't spell, sales page. All right. Now, another thing you want to do when you're doing this, when you're looking at videos or testimonials, you want to check to see what type of offer or what type of business that customer is in, because you want to make sure that it's something similar to what you have to offer. If you do that, then that means, number one, it's a good vendor if it's an actual customer, right? Number two, you know that you can actually get a good opt-in rate because your business is similar to the person with the testimonial, and obviously they have had good results, right? So you want to make sure that you do that. If that makes sense to you guys, excuse me, I need some water. If that makes sense to you guys, put a number 1 in the comments, please. All right, so we're going to move on to, oh, I want to say something else too about opt-in rate. 30% to 50% opt-in rate is really, really good. Any vendors that are promising like 80% or something, don't even pay attention to that. 30% to 50% opt-in rate is more than likely what you're looking for, all right? And then also, 1 to 2 sales per 500 click package on average. Okay, so in the testimonial, if they're saying, you know, they purchased 500 clicks, they got 1 to 2 sales, then you know that you are in the right place, all right? All right, number 4. This is huge right here, guys, so I want to make sure that you get this. You want to connect with your vendors personally, all right? Now, this is important for a couple reasons. Number 1, there are some questions that you need to ask. Remember, this is a process, right? If you want to minimize your risk and you want to maximize your ROI, you got to do a little bit of research. So you have to ask questions. You can't do that unless you communicate with them personally. That's the number 1 reason. Number 2 is you want to build a relationship with your vendor, because if they're good, you like their service, and you want to use them again, you want to purchase more clicks, you're more than likely to receive a good deal simply because you have a relationship, all right? So you want to make sure that you have a relationship. Reach out to them personally, all right? If that makes sense to you guys, in the comments, drop a number 2, please. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to erase my board because remember, I said we need to communicate with them. We need to reach out to them personally because we have to ask them questions, right? Questions. We have to make sure that they are good for us. Drop my paper. Hold on. All right. So the questions that you want to ask. The first question you want to ask is, can I use my own email swipe copy? Now, hopefully all of you guys know what email swipe copy is. If you don't, then you and I definitely need to talk seriously. So make sure that you drop a comment, email swipe copy in the comments so we can converse. Because if you are going to use solo ads, you have to have email swipe copy. And the reason why you want to use your own is because you want to create swipe copy that is congruent with your particular offer, your sales page, your website, whatever it is that you're sending your people to. And if you don't do that, if you don't have that, more than likely you are not going to have a good opt-in rate. And what happens is with a lot of vendors, they want to use their own email swipe copy. But the email swipe copy that they have, again, may not be congruent with your offer. So when a customer looks at the email swipe copy that says one thing, let's say they're talking about dogs, right? So the email swipe copy talks about dogs. But when they click on it, and they go to your website or your sales page, whatever it is, it talks about cats. That isn't congruent. The person that looked at the email and decided to click wants to know about dogs, not cats, right? If that makes sense to everybody, put a number 3 in the comments. Again, make sure that you ask make sure that you ask the vendor if you can use your own email swipe copy. If you cannot use your own email swipe copy, do not use the vendor. All right? Next thing, number 2, you want to ask for 85% of top tier traffic. Now, top tier traffic is basically the English speaking countries. There's 5. We have us, the United States. We have United Kingdom. We have Australia. We have Canada. And I believe New Zealand as well. So, number 2, ask for 85% top. TT stands for top tier, okay? Top tier traffic. Now, the reason why this is so important is because the 5 countries that I just provided to you guys, they are known to be the countries that buy the most from online and anything online marketing. So obviously you want to market to people who you know you're going to buy. These 5 countries do that. And if a vendor cannot provide you at least 85% of top tier traffic, don't use them because you are wasting your money. Again, it is so important for you to minimize your risk and maximize your ROI, right? All right, moving right along. Number 3, you want to ask a vendor, when was the last time that you sent traffic to my offer? All right, let me write that down. When was the last time you sent traffic to my offer? All right, so this is very essential because if a vendor says that they sent traffic to your opportunity a couple days ago, more than likely it can be saturated. Their list can be saturated. Perhaps the people that they send your offer to have already seen it. and they're less likely to opt in because they just saw it, right? So the time period that you're looking for is 2.5 to 3 weeks. So if it's been 2.5 to 3 weeks that they sent traffic to your offer, then you're good. Anything less than that, if they're a really good vendor even, you want to wait. All right, give some time, let it pass, because you don't want the same people looking at an offer that they looked at a few days ago. All right, if that makes sense to you guys, put a number 4 in the comments. All right, let's see. Oh, I have to write this down, by the way. Last time. Oh, wait a minute. No, I already did that. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys, I already wrote that down. So number 4 is not that. Actually, number 4 is going to be ask how long does it take for them to deliver clicks to you. Okay, this is important because some vendors, I don't know if they have to replenish their list or whatever the case may be, but sometimes they want to take forever in the day to complete however many clicks you purchase, like 4 days or 5 days. No, you do not want that. Anything that is under 1,000 clicks, they need to deliver your clicks within 72 hours max. Again, that is 1,000 clicks or less. They need to deliver on that within 72 hours. Okay? So how long before clicks delivered? All right, awesome sauce, awesome sauce. Let's move right along. All right, so number 5, most important thing, pricing, right? The cost. Whatever it says on their sales page that they charge for however many clicks you want to ask them for 20% less. 20% less. Let me first write this down first. Pricing. Ask 20% less. All right, you always want to negotiate. Negotiate the price, all right? Ideally, they should counter back with you with the 20%. You want it to be somewhere in between 10 to 15% less than what the actual cost of whatever package it is that you're purchasing. But always negotiate, because there are a lot of vendors out there that are willing to negotiate. So you want to make sure that you do that, all right? So I want to make sure that I recap this because this is so important. First of all, you want to make sure that you can use your own swipe copy. If they say no, you say, okay, have a good day, all right? Number 2, you want to ask for 85% top tier traffic because those 5 countries that I stated earlier, they buy. They purchase. You want to send your traffic to people that purchase. All right. Number 3, when was the last time you sent traffic to my offer? I don't want to send traffic to the offer that someone else has already seen a couple days ago, because they're not going to be interested and it's going to make your opt-in rate plummet. So 2.5 to 3 weeks. If it's less than that, you can wait. If you really like the vendor, you can wait. If it doesn't mean that much to you, go find someone else that meets that criteria. All right. Number 4, how long before clicks deliver? Remember, up to 72 hours when it's 1,000 clicks or less. Anything more than that, you are tripping and you need to move on. All right. Great. Number 5, pricing. You always want to ask for at least 20%. And again, we're saying 20% because we know that they're going to counter back, right? 10 to 15% is our sweet spot. So we don't want to start with 10 to 15%. We want to start with 20% because we know that they are going to come with something lower. All right. If that makes sense to all of you guys, please drop a number 5 in the comments. All right. Now, what I've done is I've gone over some things to get you started in this vendor selection process for solo ads. But there is actually a lot more. All right, there's a lot more to this process. So if you are interested in getting the full 30,000 view of how to select a vendor, it's called the Solo Ad Success Formula. All right, and let me tell you what you're going to get. We have a total of 6 modules. in the solo ad success formula. Module number 1 is the 4 components of a profitable solo ad. Module 2, the vendor selection process. Part 1, ask the right questions. I actually went over that here today. But there's also a part 2 to that. And that's in module 3. And it talks about the framing the framing your purchase, right? Your actual solo ad itself. Number 4, effective swipe copy. Again, like I said earlier, if you don't know anything about swipe copy, you have no clue what I'm talking about. In module number 5 of the solo ad success formula, it talks about that. And it's very important so that you get a good opt-in rate, all right? Number 6, module 6, I should say, is tracking. You want to track your opt-in rate so you know if your offer is converting well or not. So in the solo ad success formula, we will show you how to do that. And there's also some bonuses included. How to choose profitable offers, bonus number 1. Bonus number 2 is the risk reversal method of traffic generation, bonus number 2. And bonus number 3 is proven to convert vendors, all right? So if you want the solo ad success formula, I'm telling you, you have to have it because it will, again, minimize your risk, maximize your ROI. And the cost for the solo ad success formula is less than what you pay for a combo at your favorite fast food restaurant, okay? And it will pay you exponentially. So if you're worried about cost, you don't need to worry about that at all. When I'm done with this video, I'm going to put the link in the description box so that you can get that. Now, for those of you who stayed to the end, I told you that I would give you a surprise, right? I have a surprise. I will tell you the exact resource that I use to get my solo ad vendors. If you want to know what that resource is, type in resource in the comments. I will reach out to you personally and I will share that with you. But if you do not comment resource in the comments, I'm not going to give it to you. So make sure that you do that, guys. Listen, I hope that I have provided some value for you today. If I did, go ahead and drop a value in the comments. Again, if you are a new viewer here to my page, drop a number 1. If you are a repeat viewer, you know I always love you guys stopping by. If you are catching the replay, hit hashtag replay. Make sure that you like this. Make sure that you love this. Make sure that you share it out to all your online marketer friends because they need to know about the vendor selection process, right? They need to know that. Now, also, if you guys are watching YouTube, the links are going to be below. So all you need to do is go ahead and click that. YouTube, you also make sure that you like this video. Make sure that you share it out as well. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and comment them below. I thank you so much for your time today and peace out till tomorrow.